All right, guys, today we're going to find out if the Iconic was worth all of the drama that was around it when it was released. Today, I'm going to decide on whether or not I'm going to keep it or sell it. Let's get started. Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Keep It or Sell It. This is a series that I'm doing where I go through all of the amps that I have on the shelves that you see behind me, and I play through it and dial it in best I can, talk about the features and all that kind of stuff, and at the end I'll play it in a one-take mix for you, and then I'll decide on whether or not I'm going to keep it or sell it. Sometimes I leave that decision up to you guys because I can't make up my own mind about it. So, in fact, I did that with the Badlander, and I'm going to end up parting ways with the Badlander, by the way. I know, tears, you know, it's a great amp, but I want to make room on the shelf for some new stuff, get some new blood in here, and see what kind of different tones and amps that I can get in the room so I can demo them for you guys and get to know these amps and make some profiles of them for you guys as well. Now, if you recall, when this amplifier came out, there was a lot of speculation about it, and there was a lot of drama about this amplifier as well. There were people just shitting all over it on certain channels, and it's funny, you don't hear from them guys anymore. Interesting. Anyways, and then there were other channels that were being honest about the amplifier and really liked it. I really liked it. I liked it a lot better than I expected to, especially based on all of the negative comments that were coming out about it from certain corners of the YouTube universe. And it's funny, some of these guys that were shitting all over it never played it. So yeah, lots of credibility there. But I actually did play it, and I was one of the first YouTubers to go live with it, and I had over 100 people watching that morning, and it was a lot of fun. And I've had this amp on my shelf for quite a while now, and I haven't played it in a while because, you know, I have a lot of amps and I do a lot of demos, and I'm busy, you know, I don't get a chance to play them all the time. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up and see what it sounds like. I'll start with the clean channel. I'm just going to play it with the effects because that's how I play it anyway. So I have the Julia chorus and the Flashback 2 delay pedal on it. Let's just see what the clean channel sounds like right now. Sounds really good. It's actually a really good, very usable clean channel. And when you dress it up with some chorus and delay, it just sounds really good. Now, is it the best clean channel I have on the shelves? No, like I always say, the Diesel Herbert and the JP are the best clean channels. But for an amp in this price range, it's an excellent clean channel. And I would be proud to play that clean channel on stage or in a recording. It really does sound good. It's warm, it's chimey, it's full, it's everything a clean channel should be. It might not be voiced as wonderfully as the Diesel Herbert, but again, it is a very good sounding clean channel nonetheless. So as you know, channel 1 has two modes. It has the clean mode and a high gain mode. So let's switch over to the high gain mode right now and see how that sounds. I'm pushing it with the Grid Slammer, and the settings on the Grid Slammer are level all the way up, gain all the way down, tone all the way up. And I'm just going to keep the Grid Slammer on for the rest of the video because that's how I set up all my amps anyways. By the way, here are the settings of the amp. Might as well earn my money on that camera there. So let's go ahead and switch over to the high gain mode now on the overdrive and see how she sounds. That sounds freaking amazing. I'm going to turn on my fan. It's getting hot down here. Maybe it's my riffs, my sick riffs. Yeah, that sounds killer, man. Lots of great thump and low end. And it's funny how some idiots were saying it has no low end and no balls, no thump. Let me do the voice. Ha ha! It's got no low end, man. Come on, son. No low end, no balls. This thing sucks, man. Yeah, I remember that. And this thing has plenty of thump, plenty of balls, plenty of low end. It's an amazing amp, you know? So, come on, son. It's amazing. Ha ha! Yeah, so it's it sounds great. I don't have any problem with the low end of this amplifier at all. And as you can see, let's see here. Where are the settings? Wow, I have the low at 1 o'clock. And I have the resonance at 1 o'clock as well. So, I mean, for an amp that has quote-unquote no low end, I don't even have the low end cranked on it, and it still has plenty of headroom there. So let's play a few more riffs on this channel and just screw around with it here. Yeah, that sounds really freaking good. So let me fine tune the amplifier a little bit here. I have not played this in a while, so let's make sure the settings that I have are as good as I can get them. So let's go ahead and switch cameras and go over there and screw around with it. Okay, yeah, I just took a little bit of the bite out of it. It was a little too much bitey. A little too much top end there, but I took just a hair out and I found the sweet spot with it, I think. And I think it sounds really good. So let's switch over to channel 2 now, which has even more ridiculous amounts of gain, and see what that sounds like. You know what I'll do? I'll switch from channel 1 to channel 2 so you can hear the difference. All right, a lot more gain. Now I have channel 2 set up to be a lead channel, so it's a little too gainy for rhythms, but you know what? Let me turn the gain down a little bit on it and do some rhythms on it, and then I'll do some leads, and then we'll do a mix. Let's dial it in. Took me a minute to find the freaking gain knob. It's been a while since I've touched this amp. Anyways, lots and lots and lots and lots of gain on tap on channel 2. I mean, it's if anybody that says this channel doesn't have enough gain is a freaking idiot. I mean, it's got way too much, and that's me talking, and I'm a freaking gainiac. So lots of great gain on that channel. For rhythms, you'd have to turn it down like I did, but for leads, it's got tons of saturation for leads, lots of great sustain, so I don't think you're going to have any problem with that at all. So let's do a couple more riffs on channel 2 before we go to the full mix. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's definitely, in my opinion, not voiced for a rhythm channel, but I just wanted to show you what it sounded like with some rhythm. So I'm going to turn the gain, I know, sacrilege, right? I'm going to turn the gain back up just a hair. Let me put the camera on so you see what I'm doing here. I'll just put it back up to here where it was for, you know, for a lead channel. I need all the help I can get. You know, I'm not the best guitar player, so a little bit of extra gain helps me out a little. Makes me feel more confident and lets me have a little more fun when I'm playing. So let's do a full mix and just see what this thing sounds like in a full mix. By the way, I'll be doing channel 1 for the rhythms and channel 2 for the leads. I think it sounded great in the mix. It might have been a little loud in the mix, but I do one-take mixes now, so I'm not going to fix anything. So yeah, I thought it sounded great. It played well. It was very easy to play, everything that I played in it, and it just sounded really good. So if you have this amplifier, enjoy it. It's actually a really good amp for the price, and I think it's even, you know, better than it should be for the price, if you ask me. I mean, it just sounds incredible. Is it, you know, as good as some of these crazy boutique amps out there? I don't know, you know. I think in a blind test, a lot of people would be fooled by this amp. I really do. I think it's just a great all-around amplifier. If you're looking to save money, but you still want to get a really nice high-gain amplifier with, you know, a great clean channel and 2 awesome high-gain modes in it, I think you can't do anything wrong by getting this. I mean, I'm keeping this thing. It's staying on my shelf. I think it's great for the show because, you know, when I'm comparing amplifiers that are in the lower price range and the affordable price range, this is going to be my benchmark amp to compare them to. It really is. I think this amp set a lot of new standards for amps in its price range. So anytime an amp comes out that's within the price range of the Iconic, I'm shooting it out against it and comparing it to that amplifier for myself and for you guys on the channel, because I think this is the one to beat in its price range. Well, anyways, I had a lot of fun playing this amp. It's been a while, and it sounded better than I remembered it, so that's actually a good thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you like what I do here anyways, I mean, I do a lot of amp shootouts, amp demos, I do tutorials, I do a lot of stuff with the digital gear as well. So if you like what I do here, you like the unprocessed audio, I'm one of the few channels out there that also plays amps in a full mix as well. You know, most guys play riffs on them, which is fine, but I try to take it a step further and do rhythms, leads, cleans, and I do those in a full mix for you. So if you like that, please subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified every time I either go live or come out with a new episode. Well, I'm going to go have a cigar and talk to my buddy Jay on the phone like I do a couple nights a week. So I'm going to go do that. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And leave a comment below on what your thoughts are on the Iconic and, you know, what your experiences are with it. Well, I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I will see you on the next one.